Well, hello, my beautiful Geminis. How are you? I hope you're doing great. If you're new, my name is Amber. If you're returning, thank you for lending your energy to the channel. This is going to be your mid-September reading. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also, I do private readings. If you need one, check the description box below, or you can go to the website right there. We will be more than happy to schedule you a reading. Also, remember that this is general energy. It's a general reading. So, if it doesn't fit, don't make it. You don't want those problems. And, it can flow either way. Some of it connects with you, some of it may not, okay? Take what you need. Listen to your intuition. All right, Gemini, mid-September. Community. The first thing I got with this card is mid-September, you're going to be trying to find yourself. I feel like you're trying to find your soul tribe, where you fit. I don't know if you've cleared things out of your life or just made some changes, but I feel like you're putting in the hard work to finding where you fit. What is going to be the best situation for you? Some of you are moving out of third-party relationships or friendships that no longer serve you, or situations that you stayed in because they once made you happy. I feel like you're leaving that behind. It's just not a part of who you are anymore. Very interesting. But, yeah, I feel like you're understanding the dedication and hard work into building your life the way you want it. Mirror Guardian. Oh, yes. So you're in an energy in mid-September where you're thinking about how your actions reflect your life. When you look in the mirror, what are you doing? What are you doing in your life that is causing it not to be your best life? I feel like that's what's happening here. And I feel like Spirit's trying to guide you. There's a sense of, not confusion, but kind of like the fear of the open road, I guess you can say. But it's just time for you to get closer to the things that make you happy, the things that bring you joy, the things that you want to do more of, I guess you can say. So then we have Maynard. This is interesting because I feel like there's a brief time during this energy where you're focusing on the past. But I feel like you're going to get out of it. It's just that that energy, that excitement, that fiery energy doesn't have a place to go. So you're really excited about new beginnings and changing things in your life. So you're thinking about the past or doing things the way you used to do things in the past. But I feel like that changes for you. You start doing things differently. Because you're like, I'm starting something new, which means that I have to do things differently. I have to feel things differently. I have to want things differently. The white buffalo. There's this underlying feeling that what you want or what you want to possess is not it's not, I want to say not capable. It's not achievable. There we go. That it's not achievable, but it is. I feel like this is like if you want to become a millionaire, okay? You see that there are a few millionaires out in the world, but you don't know any. So you don't see the process. You don't see what goes into it. You don't really know. But you know that there are millionaires out there. And it's something that you want to do. It's like, I'm putting my fan on. I'm sorry, guys. It's like needing to have faith in yourself, even though you've never been here before. Or you don't have the proper blueprint. It's about finding during this time what your capabilities are. And I feel like you're capable of anything, right? finding a good support system or a place where you fit, honestly, for your soul is what it is that you're going through during this time. Okay. So Gemini, we're going to get into your energies for mid-September. Oh yeah. You're ready to get out there in the world. This is exactly what I was feeling. Taking steps on the bottom of the deck. You're taking steps for yourself for a better tomorrow. Absolutely. Building new foundations for yourself. Building a better tomorrow. They're going to keep saying it because that's what they mean. So you found some balance in yourself by doing something you needed to do. Whether this is leaving some old situation behind that was not satisfactory for you or your higher self. What's interesting is I feel like this just wasn't going to go the long haul with you. You know, it's just going to keep you... My hair is unraveling. It was just going to keep you where you were. And it's like spirit, the universe wanted you to be in a higher, better place, better situation. The thing is, I feel like you made those moves. And now that you've made those moves, it's opened up different energy for you, you know, an open space for you to feel with something that is useful. The point is to do something that's useful or helpful to you. Some of you are going to start to learn new instruments. Some of you are going to draw. Some of you are going to be a writer. Some of you are going to play video games because that's what you want to do. Whatever that is, I feel like you're going towards something that you're very passionate about. And finding other like-minded people who want to do these sorts of things with you. Building a community of some sorts. Okay? Yeah, I feel like as you move forward, though, you start to think about, yes, it makes me feel good. Yes, I am happy. However, how is this affecting me? How is this going to affect me in the future? Is it going to be lucrative? And that's what I see here. It's like you don't see that happening. For yourself. I'm trying to think of what deck I want to use. You know what? I'm just going to use this Anna K Tarot. Oh no. Look at me. Shuffling cards the wrong way. I was reorganizing my card shelves. And, some of these got mixed up, so I apologize about that, guys. But let's see, Gemini for mid-September. Nope, that's not food, Benny. He came running over when that car hit the floor. He thought it was something to eat. You thought it was something to eat, baby. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Rods, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Swords. The first thing that I see is two fours coming out the gate. I feel like you left something behind that was stable for you. But we'll talk about it in a second. So Knight of Rods, Judgment, Ace of Rods. There we go. Ten of Pentacles. Oof, I love this bottom row. Yes. Yes, Spirit out here. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. I love this for you, Gemini, because you're taking control. You are taking control of your life, of your life. You're just taking control, you know? It's like everything that you've went through has gathered you some sort of strength. And you're like, I am about to create a life that rivals all other lives. You know? That's what I get from that. Okay. So, I feel like in something in the past, you really looked at the details of something. And you felt like working on whatever that was made you who you were. Like that was how you focused, was trying to make, maybe it might be a fire sign or someone that needs a lot of attention to make this person happy. You know, it's like trying to get this to work out. I'm getting a message of you trying to pay attention to the details to make this person happy, but seeing that along the way you weren't happy. It just seemed like you just accepted the situation for what it is, and because you have went through something like that, Gemini, we're not doing it anymore. Okay, that's what it looks like. You're like, okay, so I'm about to take control of my life, and I'm about to do the things that I love to do and what I want for myself. Okay, so like I said, with the 2 4s coming out the gate, you were holding on to what this was. I do feel like it's something that you just invested in over time and built some sort of firm gate around it, is what they're showing me. So like kind of like a situation where no one knows how bad it truly was. You kept that part to yourself, or how unhealthy or how not fair it really was. And you just continued to work on it, okay? But there came a time for your best self that you had to see what was missing here. It was like overindulging yourself in, maybe the sex was really good. Let's just throw that out there, okay? Overindulging yourself in the intimate physical part of the relationship, but not the love part, okay? So it's like holding on to an idea of love. I feel like love was there. It's just, it was very structured, very predicted. Kind of like we do this thing every Sunday. You know, like we go to church every Sunday. Yeah, it just became a burden to you. And with the 10 of Rods and this higher self, I feel like your passion just wasn't in it anymore. It wasn't. There could have been a blow up, a fight. This could also just be a realization that you wanted to move. You wanted movement and action and feeling, and that's not what you were getting there. Maybe you were losing your passion or your creativity for your jobs or your hobbies, but that's just not where you want it to be. I feel like it was very scary to walk away from this. Some of you had someone else. You know, I'm getting a message for someone. Someone had someone else, or maybe you left to be with someone else. Someone that you just couldn't let go of. Right? Like there was some sort of connection there. I feel like the other person is really upset and confused by the situation, and they're out doing things that are not healthy for themselves. But that's something that they need to deal with on their own. I don't feel like it has anything to do with you. And this is why I say this. Because you're just living your life and you're doing the things you think that are best for you, whether this is cross-watcher or not. You have to understand that. Yes, it's unfair. Yes, it feels unfair and it feels heavy and you don't like it. But you also have to live your life. You know what I mean? You can't stay in a situation where you're not happy. And that's for either side, all right? So I feel like this is a walking away energy. And not only realize that you're walking away from something emotional, but also decided to walk away from something mental that kept you here. This idea that you were okay kind of sitting in this situation where you weren't getting the emotions that you desire. You're like, something was the matter there. And I refuse to be in that energy. And I feel like this fires you up, Gemini, in order for you to do something better for yourself. Start a new career. Do something that makes you happy. Do something that gives you fire and passion and that you can build upon, you know? Something that has probably been a part of your life for a long time. If you played an instrument, played video games, whatever, right? Um, some of you, it's spending time with your family. The only decision I see you making, you may, I feel like there's a step back for a moment, like a mental step back, where you're thinking about, did I do the right thing? Because it feels like it's happening too fast, or like there's a lot of energy behind this really fast. So you're thinking about what you left behind. I feel like there's a brief moment. I don't feel like you sit in it long. Maybe like a week or 2 weeks or something like that. I mean, I'm not going to say that because everybody processes things differently. I have to remember that. So, yeah. But you come to some sort of realization. You come to some sort of realization that you made the best decision by moving into a different life because you were stuck in the past one. It wasn't moving. Nothing was happening. It's like it needed to end. Yes, it was steady, but I feel like it was just too much responsibility. It was too much hard work. You were always waiting for something to get better. And you're realizing here that you made a really good decision for yourself. You answered the call, right? And that realization also picks you up to get out of that energy of feeling like you're thinking about the past or going back or dealing with past energy. You make the decision to keep moving forward. And not only that, you're building now for your future. I love that this ends with the Ten of Pentacles. So you're building a more reliable, practical life for yourself. You're taking control. I love it. Hi, little baby. I'm trying to see what I'm going to use for clarifying cards. I'm going to use... You hear him screaming at me? I'm going to use this Rider-Waite deck. The Centennial Rider-Waite. Spirit, please clarify this reading. I cuddled with you earlier. We cuddled for a long time. Okay, so Four of Pentacles. I feel like during the time you were holding on to this, there was always a misbalance, because I still get this feeling like there was always inspiration to want to move forward. That was the whole point. But you were always met with conflict. I feel like both of you had different ways of expressing your feelings with each other, or passions, or the way you do things. But you still held on because of the stability in the situation. This could even be a job, okay? A family member, a friend. It doesn't necessarily have to be a loved one. Yeah, I feel like over time, you lost parts of yourself by allowing yourself to stay in this. I feel like it made the other person feel confident, you know, and you felt confident that you were working on something, and something meant it meant something to you. But at the same time, it's like you were losing who you were as a person, ignoring yourself. And that's why, as we move forward, you start focusing more on yourself and things that make you happy. Yeah. You realize that this was just a burden. It's like you weren't even really happy. And that both of you just weren't seeing eye to eye. This didn't fit for your picture or ideal of the future. And over time, I feel like over long conversations, over time, over incidents that you see, all of that accumulated together to make you understand how heavy this was and how unfair it was to you. So you take control of the situation. You take control over what it is that you have now. I feel like this is already over for intense purposes, but I feel like you take control of the situation, of what it is that you have now, what's available to you now. And yeah, I feel like the other person that you're dealing with is having a rough time. I feel like this is affecting you in some way. I don't know why I get this with this Eight of Cups. I feel like, yeah, this breakup, divorce, whatever this is affecting them in a weird way. Or they're trying to stop you from breaking up with them. Okay? But you're like, I have something. Yeah, I have an opportunity to let this go. I'm not going to allow you to suck me back into this. I'm not. That's not going to happen. That's what I'm feeling from this. Okay? Yeah, you're noticing that you have a new opportunity. You have a new way to now live your life, to be happy, to start investing in something that you feel is going to grow or that's going to be good for you. And I feel like they are or your thoughts are trying to keep you stuck. So either their words or your thoughts, okay, depending on who you are, is trying to keep you stuck here. But the thing is, you need to see through this illusion. You've already had an opportunity to see through this illusion by being in it for so long. You know what I'm saying? So now you have this opportunity, but you feel for a brief moment, you know what I'm saying, that you're stuck, but you're not stuck. Yeah, you're not stuck. But with the Page of Cups in reverse, it's like those emotions are drudging up because this is just new energy, right? But then you have the Knight of Rods here. You know what's interesting? I feel like this person does something that solidifies that what you're doing is correct. I really do. I feel like they try to get you. I felt that here. It's like it's a passive aggressive way of trying to get you to stay. But you're already done. You've already made amends with this energy by doing things for yourself, by finding things that make you happy. But I feel like they're trying to keep you intertwined in this. I feel like at this time, a lot of you may be getting a love offer. It could be from this person. It could be for someone else. I feel like it's an apology, though. It's like they're trying to do what they need to do to keep you. Yeah. There's nothing behind it. There's nothing behind it. It's like they're just confused. They don't know what to do because they didn't think things through very well. I'm going to be honest with you. And, yeah, they just didn't think things through very well. And now they're confused. And all they can think about is to go back. But I feel like, Gemini, you've already decided to move on. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's some sort of epiphany for you. Yeah, because you're happy. Look at this. You're happy. You're content. You know, A-okay. You're realizing that you're in a really good spot because you're in control. You're in control. And you may be dealing with an Aries that's trying to be in control of you. Or if you're dealing with a water sign, or just another, I'm not going to say that. If you're dealing with another type of person, they are just trying to get into your emotions. They know how to get to you. But I feel like this is your wake-up call. Yeah, it's your wake-up call. You're not being patient. You're not waiting on them. You know, it's like, no. This is like judgment. Especially with the Hangman in reverse. It's like, here's the thing. I'm good. Yeah, I see new beginnings for you. Yeah. So all the things that you haven't done or all the things that you maybe were ignoring in your life, you're reigniting that. You know, as foolish as something may be, like maybe you want to be a video game technician. I don't know. Okay. You're just like, I am going to do that because that's what I want to do. I'm feeling like you're going through some sort of midlife crisis. That's so funny. Yeah, you're not paying attention to the details. You're not worrying about how much money you're going to make. None of that. All you're doing is trying to find something that makes you happy, right? I feel like when the time comes, you'll make a good judgment about what you want to do. Yeah, because I feel like you're going to be having a good time or doing whatever it is that you want to do until it doesn't fit you or make you happy anymore, and then you'll readjust. But I just feel like you need something to be passionate about, and that's what you're doing right now. Yeah, I will say this. I do feel like you're going to miss the stability of what this was, but that's okay, but I still see you moving forward. There are going to be some times where you think about, oh, we spent so much time together, you know? We moved in together. We bought a car together. We did this together. Oh, I remember when I went here with this person. You know, you're going to be going through your own little grieving process. I'm still getting that midlife crisis vibe. But also at the same time, you know, when something doesn't work, it doesn't work. And unfortunately, that's the truth. And it doesn't make sense to go back and do the same things again and be frustrated if you're not going to, you know, get any clarity. You know, that this would be just going back because you can, not because it's the best thing to do, but because you can. And I feel like you're not going to do that, especially with you just moving forward, right? And I feel like it's hard. It's not easy, you know, maybe money wise and definitely emotionally, but you're taking control of your own life. You're looking at yourself. You're looking at yourself and you're like, am I happy with my life? I'm in control here. So yeah, this is like releasing the last bit of the energy here. The last bit. There may be a little confusion, a little mental, jumble-y, but you're getting rid of that last bit of energy. Okay, so we're going to end with some journaling cards. Gemini, we have, what activities or things that I do give me the most joy and satisfaction? Hello? What is my ideal definition of success? Is this definition well-rounded to include all of the important aspects of my life? Two more. What do I really love in life, and how can I have more of this? And what are the primary components of a happy life? That's everything I just talked about with you. Just saying. All right, Gemini, thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading. I love you so much. Your love story reading will be linked at the end of this video, so check that out if you missed it. I love you so much, and I want nothing but the best for you, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.